Hi, I'm Chris Tague, and I have a client's slide trumpet that I'm going to do some work on. This is a replica horn. However, the slides, since they're copper, are a very loose fit. So what I'm going to do is replace both slide sets with some matched sets of brass so that it'll function properly, and do a little bit of straightening so all the mechanism works, and have a little fun. So we'll see how we come out. So I've got a problem here. The original ferrules for the inner tube will not fit the new tube. So what I'm going to have to do is cut a decorative crisscross in this, open it up, rather than unbrazing this and brazing a new one on there. I'm going to cut a fashion similar to this in the end of this tube that will allow this to open up and accept the new tube. Everything is going to have to go together completely loose because I have to get the slide square and tack it in place before I can then align the rest of the horn. Everything at this point is loose, and jockeying the braces around to get the sliding mechanism to go through it, and we're having an adventure. Everything is mostly a dry fit at this point. Gotten everything together. Actually had to turn the mouth pipe loose so that we could correlate all the alignment to get the slides square and parallel. Everything as a dry fit is right where it needs to be. So now I get to start tacking things together slowly and making it solid, and then do the finish work out on the slide. Alright, so now we're done buffing it. Finally assembled everything. Got that slide action happening pretty good here. Got to work on the crooks. There's a whole series of tuning crooks to go with this bad boy, and I got to rectify those. So on with the fun. Alright, so what I've had to do with these tuning bits, we've got actually a pigtail that has to be, I had to fabricate a portion. This is actually going to go into the mouth pipe, and so I had to mill this down so that it'll fit into here. This is a tuba receiver that I have. I'm going to mill this to fit in here because each one of these bits fits snugly into here. The problem was with the old flared copper, that's about how good the fit was, and it was no good. All of these tuning bits would wobble all around. Alright, so we've got all the crooks buffed up. So here is the first crook. Here's the second crook. He is not a crook. Here's the third crook. Here's the fourth crook. This is not a crook. This is the pigtail. And so fabricated these ends so that it would go into the mouth pipe and fit nice and snug. And then the new receiver, which takes the bits nice and snug, ready to be played.
And this trumpet was actually used, this type of trumpet was used in England by composers like Elgar through the 1800s. They were the last bastion of a true trumpet sound in the symphony orchestra.